welcome to another episode of Sistas in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy. I'm Shy, short for Shamia.
And I'm Toy, short for Latoya.
And welcome back to another episode, y'all. So this week we are covering the case of Ari Squire. Squire. It's an episode we saw on Forensic Files, y'all. It is a trip. It is a hot mess. It's grimy. It's shady. So it's just a hot mess. So y'all, we gonna get into it. But first, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We have a page on Spotify, and we also upload our episodes to YouTube. So yes, share on your social media. Please send us cases because we're always trying to find cases. Even for our after show, please send us current events y'all want us to discuss.
Tell us what's the tea, honey?
What's tea? Because there's some stuff I be in my own little world, so I don't know about. So y'all have to tell me.
If it ain't on TikTok, I won't know.
I don't know about it. TikTok is the new news, unfortunately.
I've been stopped watching the news, so I don't know.
Depressing. I don't watch that mess no more.
I don't do that.
Y'all, okay, so next, we're gonna get into the case. Y'all, we're gonna try to keep these brief, like 30 minutes. I understand our episodes run about 50 minutes to an hour. So y'all, we're gonna try to keep it brief. But yes, go get you a snack, get you a drink, and we're gonna get into the case. My sister's gonna start today, and we're just gonna get into it.
So Ari Squire, born straight out of Illinois, okay? Ari, his favorite pastime was preparing trucks for diesel pulling competitions. I had no clue that was a thing.
No,
but that's what he did, okay?
Yeah.
He had a garage on his property where he worked on these diesel trucks and stuff like that. From what I hear, what I kind of researched, that became to be a bit of an expensive little hobby he had going on. So, February 2008, Ari's wife by the name of Denise called 911 and she told him her garage is on fire. She said she opened the door and it was just lit up in smoke. She's like, what you want me to do? Do I need to step outside? And I'm like, girl, I would have been outside while I was on the phone with them. Because what do you mean? What you want me to do?
What?
People die from smoke inhalation. Girl, what? Make it make sense, Denise.
Right.
Okay. So, the smoke cleared. And because firefighters came out, of course, they do their thing. Clear the smoke, and then once they cleared the smoke, they saw Ari's lifeless body underneath the truck. So at the time, they ruled it as an accidental death, and they said that the truck crushed him to death, but he was unrecognizable due to his burns. The only way they identified Ari was because they found his driver's license in his back pocket. So even though they suspected this was Ari, the medical examiner wanted to make a positive ID through the use of scientific means. Like, we want to know without a shadow of a doubt, that's who is under this truck, okay? But there were no fingerprints due to how badly the body was burned. They were not able to do facial recognition. So, of course, in those cases, the only thing they have to fall back on is dental records and DNA. Now, because the teeth, the fire did not completely, he wasn't ashes. He still had teeth. But the thing is, Ari had not been to the dentist in over 10 years.
Now, why you ain't been to the dentist in 10 years?
Dentist.
It ain't like he had the money. Because,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was a big ick for me. Quick side note, I just went to the dentist Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was it Monday? One of them days, I just went to the dentist, had my teeth. Had my teeth cleaned.
You asking me like, when I went to, girl, I don't know.
And I had my teeth cleaned, and the dental hygienist was like, I can't find nothing though. Like, they told me this last time. She's like, I mean, I really can't find anything. Then the dentist come in joking, and she looking at my mouth. She's like, well, girl, what you here for? I was like,
oh my goodness.
But I said, well, dang, what y'all want me to do? Stop brushing and flossing? But listen, 10 years? He had not been to the dentist in 10 years?
Yeah.
And dental insurance is dirt cheap. Okay, I'm getting off subject. Anyway. But dental insurance is dirt cheap. Like, what's the excuse? What is the excuse?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, when the investigators, firefighters, whoever, they still out here at the scene, right? They just so happened to look at the circuit breaker panel. They noticed that all the circuit breakers had been switched to the off position. Okay, so that was important, and that was kind of fishy because they suspected there was this light in the garage that they suspected is what caused the fire. However, if the circuit breakers, if all the breakers were switched to the off position, then there's no way that that light could have caused this fire. Stay with me now. All right. So now they go to the fire, investigators, police go to the fire department. They're like, did y'all turn these breakers off? And they're like, nah, we ain't touch no breakers. We ain't turn the breakers off. So they're like, So then they get to investigating some more, and they see that there's accelerant on Ari's clothing. So quite naturally, you would think maybe it was some diesel because he worked with diesel trucks. No. What was found on Ari's clothing was more flammable than diesel. And it was more consistent like gasoline or some type of petroleum. So immediately, their antennas going off, right? Because when I'm watching the episode, I was like, dang, his wife done did him in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Poor Ari. I said, his damn wife. Denise, damn it. But anyway. So it was told that Ari and his wife Denise kind of had like a weird relationship. They didn't sleep in the same bed. They had been married 14 years, probably weren't having relations and, anything like that. They were not close knit at all. They didn't have children. And Ari had a $5 million life insurance policy. That's why I was like, ooh, Denise, that was a come up because y'all ain't had no emotional ties or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, and she was a sole beneficiary, but Denise claims she didn't even know about the life insurance policy. And I think that is insane for my husband to have a $5 million life insurance policy and I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No, not with that amount. Try it again, sweetie. So anyway, Denise, after this happened, y'all, this happened on a Friday. Denise was trying to get Ari's remains to cremate him by Monday.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. The fire happened on a Saturday. By Monday, 2 days. By Monday, she called and trying like, can I have the body? So that she can cremate him and, get everything released. So now they're like, the math ain't mathing. Like, you're moving kind of fast there. And in the light of the $5 million life insurance policy, this gas, like, Spidey sense is tingling. So now authorities go from accidental death to, okay, this is a homicide that was covered up. So what they believe happened is they think somebody released the jack and just let the truck fall on Ari. But people were surprised because remember I told you this is something that Ari practiced and did. This was like he knew what he was doing. So when this came out, people were shocked that he didn't use any type of safety equipment or anything while he was working under a truck. Okay. So stay with us now. Stay with us now. I'm gonna let Sha pick it up from here.
Okay, y'all. So it was an investigator that actually brought up a case that he actually saw in forensic files. So it was a case of an idiot, because I think it's appropriate to call him that. An idiot went and stole a body out of a cemetery, just a random person, put the body in the car, set it on fire. He faked his own death. So in the same instance, trying to get an insurance policy, trying to cash out, they end up catching him and all that stuff. So the investigator was like, is this the same situation or whatever? So they dig a little deeper. So they get to, of course, looking at Denise, they're questioning her. She's saying she doesn't know, what happened. She's just acting completely clueless. That woman should be an actress because I do not believe that she's clueless. I do not believe. I think. Okay, I'm gonna finish.
Give that lady an Academy Award, but go.
What they call it, an EGOT or whatever. Woo, child. So they got to investigate, and they saw a mom had reported her son missing. So his name was Justin Newman. He worked at Home Depot, and they remember Ari. They had witnesses that said, and the mom was able to let investigators know that Justin was offered to do work for Ari. So he said, it's going to be good money, and he was like, Mom, it's going to help us out. That's what broke my heart. Mom, it's going to help us out. I need to do the extra work or whatever. So Justin went, that day, and she never heard from Justin again. So of course the investigators are talking to different people, asking. So Justin actually texted his mom, and his mom knew it was very suspicious because Justin just texted his mom and was like, Mom, hey, I'm headed to Missouri for some work. Basically, I'll see you later. And she was like, my son doesn't text. So that was weird. That really,
Something like that. Like if I'm going out of
right,
state, I'm gonna call
right.
my mama.
I'm gonna call my mom.
Call. Hey, Steph,
Right,
girl, look,
right. So they thought that was suspicious because you have a body, not able to really identify the body. Because keep in mind what my sister was saying, the dentist was not able to get records. Ari hadn't been to the dentist in 10 years, and they can't fully ID the body. So keep in mind the body was so burned. They got to thinking, okay, maybe this is connected. So they were thinking, okay, Justin went missing, and they needed to find his car because his car also was missing too. So at the same time, keep in mind, like my sister said, Denise wanted that body so she could cremate it. Denise is getting emails, which is so stupid. Denise is getting emails from Ari's email, asking her stupid questions like, when will my ashes be returned? And I was like,
and where are you planning on dispersing them? Is there anything you need? Thank you, Denise. With my love, Ari.
right, you have to be the stupidest human being on this earth
Hey,
to be emailing somebody, a dead man,
he needs to take
presumed
How to
dead
Commit a
man.
Crime 101, or how to commit a crime for dummies. You need to
Right,
read that book.
right, right. So back to Justin. So another employee who was friends with Justin came forward, and he was like, Ari came to him and asked if he could do work for him. And he said, he thought about it and he agreed to it. But the day he told him to arrive, it was February 3rd. The man's name was Sandy. I'm sorry, his name was Sandy. And the day he was supposed to come, his daughter had a sleepover and he overslept. So he didn't make it. But y'all, they did a side by side of this man. Ari had took time to look exactly like Sandy. Y'all can go to the episode. It's season 14, episode 5, I think it was. They have a side by side picture of those men. And when I tell you, he did everything to look like Sandy. He grew a beard, same hair color.
Freaky.
Well, yeah, it was freaky, same hat. But let me tell you, Sandy came forward with a bomb testimony because he said he had to fill out this weird application for Ari. He said the application contained information like, do you have piercings? How many tattoos do you have? Where are the tattoos? And he was like, he has never applied for a job and it was that detailed. So he thought it was weird. But like I said, they go back to the body. They get DNA from mom, and it was determined Justin was actually the body who was burned. So then they know, okay, we got a homicide. We need to find Ari. So they believe that Ari was possibly in Justin's car impersonating as Justin. So they had a feeling that being that Justin said he was going to Missouri, that's where they could find Ari. So I don't know how they ended up finding this hotel, but they found this hotel. No, actually, I think somebody reported it or something like that. So they asked the hotel receptionist. He was like, "Hey, that man does look familiar. He rented a room here. He's still here. But he said his name was Justin. And that was Ari's. It wasn't Justin. He's impersonating Justin. So cops didn't have time to pull in a team or anything like that. So they just went for it. And they went to knock on the door, and they hear a gunshot. They say, open the door, it's the police. They hear a gunshot. Open the door. Ari has committed suicide because he knew if they opened the door, he was going to be arrested and in prison for a very, very long time. So it was crazy because Sandy, the one he originally asked to come, like I said, he slept late, and it ended up being Justin he called because he had to think quickly, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I had this big plan. So instead of Sandy, who he spent all this time, because Sandy and Ari looked very similar, like same height, same build, everything. But Justin was smaller build, much thinner. He had blonde hair. And, but he was thinking, I got to hurry up and proceed with my plan. And he just chose Justin, and Justin came right over. And unfortunately, it led to his demise. But I'm telling you, Ari was so stupid. And I don't know though. Did they say she still got that insurance
policy? I don't know. Possibly because of the simple fact that Justin Newman's mom filed a wrongful death lawsuit against her.
Yeah.
And then she was awarded $6 million. So I'm like, well, where you got the money from? So I'm thinking, because he had 2 life insurance policies. He had one for $5 million.
Yeah.
And the other, I think, was like for $1 million or $2 million. So Justin Newman's mom was awarded $6 million. Now, where would Denise get that money from?
Yeah,
it had to be the life insurance, because just to back up a little bit, the reason they suspect Ari was doing all this is because he couldn't, he was approaching 40. He was 39 when all this happened. He was approaching the age of 40. His insurance premiums were going to go up. It went from being $2,000 a year for these policies. It was going to go up to $13,000 a year. Mm-hmm. Because, and I guess that's because he was reaching the age of 40. Not only that, not only did Ari dabble in the diesel truck pulling, but he had to own a construction company. Yep. Well, it turns out the construction company was basically bankrupt.
Yeah.
It was no money there.
Yeah, he was broke.
So I guess this was his way out, is, to salvage something for him and his wife or whatever. But I'm like, I guess he just felt obligated to take care of her or whatever. But y'all didn't even have a marriage for real.
Yeah.
100. Like, that was your roommate.
Yeah.
That was your roommate. But I just think it's so cowardly for him to turn a gun on himself. But I guess that's because he couldn't really face the consequences of his actions. I'm like, did you really think you was going to get away with this? Because even the man on the Friends of Files episode did not get away with it because it was on Friends of Files.
Yeah. Then the investigator just happened to remember that case. He was like, wait, this looked familiar. Like
same exact situation. Even down to the amounts of the life insurance was crazy. And that leads me to believe, had you been planning this for some time?
Yeah.
Because he had them policies for a little minute.
Yeah, I think he was broke for a long time. I really do. I think he was broke for a while. I think they mentioned that there was like a condominium project he was working on that it just fell through the cracks.
And now that I'm thinking about it, is that why you haven't been to a dentist in 10 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. He ain't here to answer these questions, but like, sir,
but that was second, though.
You had so many other options. Like, I really will never understand how people get in a financial bind and your immediate thought, your solution is murder.
Yeah, murder, let me cash out. Because the thing is, though, insurance companies, if you don't read that fine print, you could have a whole problem. Like, seriously, we've reported on cases before where people murder people and you think you're going to be the sole beneficiary.
Sandy, girl.
Like in the fine print. Yeah, it's in the fine print. If it's like like an accidental death and stuff, it has a whole breakdown. Like, and people don't read. They just think, oh, I'm the sole beneficiary. Let me kill him. Let me kill her.
All they see is the money, and I'm like, it concerns me, and it really saddens me to consider like the value we put on human life.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
don't take no policy out on me. Don't
Yeah.
take no policy. I don't want nobody having no policy
Exactly.
on me. You know, I have a policy. You know, my parents, grandparents, whatever. That's fine.
Mhm.
Don't nobody take no policy out on me. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Cause then I'm gonna be watching you like a hawk. Cause I watch too much true crime,
I do
and
too.
y'all just kill people for the smallest things. But 9 times out of 10, it's about an insurance policy.
Money. Definitely about money.
If you need the money, just tell me that. I ain't got nothing to share. But
Oh my stars.
you can just say that, like, you ain't gotta knock me off, bro. Like,
Right. But
yo, let's not go there.
but
Like,
that's their number one. That's their number one thing they do. Murder. Like,
I could never.
yeah. But like, I'm so proud of investigators. You know, once again in this case, they actually had their antennas on. Where they were able to see.
They rarely do. Cause I ain't
So
even gonna get into some stuff I saw on TikTok. Where the investigators dropped the ball and it was a minor involved, but we ain't
yeah,
gonna go there.
yeah.
They got it
But
right in this case.
they got it right. You know, looking at the fact that that circuit breaker was off, and it was like, if there was no electricity and the fire was supposedly started by that substance, that strong accelerant, whatever it was, and it was supposed to be include like electricity that caused it, how? Like, that doesn't make sense. If the panel was off,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
how
math
does it
ain't
start?
mathing.
It was not mathing.
Cause how you gonna
So
give me 2 + 2 and it equal 5?
it's it don't.
That ain't how that works, Way.
No, that ain't how it worked. And I just felt for Justin's mom, because she was like, she think about every day how he's supposed to be here. He was young. He had a lot to look forward to. He was he was like 20 or 21 when
Yeah,
he
but
was
he was a
here.
baby.
Yeah,
He was a baby.
and he was just trying to work, grind, help his mom out, because she was a single mother, and she was just trying to help. And she think about every day how he should be here, like
Yeah.
having a full life, enjoying life. And I just said, like, that's absolutely true. And I know she
felt
lives
so
with pain
bad for
every
her because it's like, and not only that, they said that Ari was in there all the time. So it's like, how long were you planning this? Because you were trying to find lookalike, and I feel like you had a backup. Like, I feel like, you know, your number one was Sandy Lively. That's why you went, because he never had a beard. He went through the process of growing a beard to look like Sandy Lively. Even had on the same damn clothes.
Yeah.
Like, insane. But I feel like he had already pre-picked Justin. He's like, well, if it don't work out with Sandy, then I'm gonna fall back on Justin.
Mm-hmm.
But that, like, for you to, all that thought and energy and effort you put into that, you should have put into saving your business, trying to get your bag up, getting a third job if that's what you had to do. Apparently you was putting way too much money into this diesel truck pulling. You should have let that go. Mm-hmm. And go get like, I don't know what's the issue with people getting a 9 to 5. Like, that's guaranteed money as long as you take your ass in there.
Exactly.
You gonna get a direct deposit.
Don't clock in. That's
all they nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5.
Nothing. But they shame people that work 9 to 5s. Like,
yeah,
you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't understand.
Everybody's not meant to, you know, everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody's not meant to own these businesses and stuff like that. And guess what? Somebody gotta do it. If everybody out here wants to own businesses, who gonna be the workers for the businesses?
Exactly. But how I feel, ain't nobody got no business trying to shame nobody about nothing in this world. We
all out here just trying to figure it out, just trying to make it, because let's be real, the American economy,
a mess right now. They say Americans are actually making more money than they ever have before. But groceries, vehicles, gas, and everything is so expensive, they don't get to see. Like, they don't get
you
to
see it.
No.
You get paid on Monday, your check gone on Monday.
Yep.
So it's like no one will ever be able to shame me for what I do in my position in life because I knew what it took for me to get to where I'm going. So don't ever let nobody try to shame you because you work a 9 to 5. Like, follow your own journey, be focused on your own path. Don't look at what somebody else got.
Exactly.
Focus on what you have. What they have is meant for them. What you have is meant for you. But in this situation, it's like, it's so like, why you couldn't just, like I said, let the diesel truck shit go? Get a job. Get a 9 to 5. Hell, you was in Home Depot so much, why you ain't put in a job application?
Well, that was my question, right? Why are you in Home Depot so much?
Well, now with that, it may have been because of the construction company. He had a construction company.
Yeah, but
so that may require him to go in there more often than others.
Yeah, but if I guess that's just me. But I was just thinking, like, if he was like the owner, I didn't expect. I mean, but some owners, they be out there, gloving up, suiting up, working. But I just thought as him being the owner, he wouldn't be doing stuff like that. He had people working for him doing stuff like that. That's what I thought. But right. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. But poor Justin's mama. But, I mean, and I know she was awarded $6 million, but that would never take the place of her her son.
No, that would never take the place of her child. And I think the lesson of the story is don't be Ari. Don't be Ari.
Don't be none of these people we report on.
No. Don't.
In other news, I got a new phone, y'all. I've been
Which one is that?
The 15.
Oh my God.
I love my baby.
I'm slowly coming up. I think this is a 13. So I'm slowly but surely.
Well, I had to because my phone was.
Oh, okay.
The dang on case was what was holding that phone together.
Oh no.
That bad. But I've been having a ball in this. So I'm sorry. I keep looking off. I said it because I know I keep looking off to the left of my phone. It's like the alerts and stuff are alerting. But yes. don't murder.
Don't murder, y'all. Find any other possible way, but killing people ain't it.
Come talk to me. We can talk and come up with a solution.
I personally don't want these people near me, honestly. People who have murder on their mind, I don't want them near me.
I just thought about this song, Murder on Your Mind.
You talking about come talk to me, don't come talk.
I just thought about it. No.
Because I'm going to call the police on you.
I'm not a therapist yet. So,
no. Immediately, no. Do not come to me and tell me you want to kill.
Talk to Jesus. How about that? Talk to Jesus. He will supply all your needs.
I don't know, but for the fact they think about murder, that means they don't know him. So,
yeah.
But anyway, get into my melanin shirt. We melanated.
We melanated today, period. Where you at on the spectrum, boo?
I think, well, I might be in denial, but I think I'm like right here.
You are in a lot of denial.
I think I'm a mixture.
You're in a lot of denial. You're in between. You're right there, that little red line in between.
Line right here?
Yeah.
I'm in between. They don't really have me on the shirt, but I'm repping everybody.
They didn't really have me on there. I just picked one. That was wrong.
Right. Yeah,
but I love to wear my shirt. I'll be so excited to put that shirt on. But yeah.
But y'all, that's the end of the story. We've been trying to keep it at 30 minutes, so we were successful today. Y'all, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sistas in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy on YouTube and Spotify, and also the SistasinCrimewithShiandToy After Show. So, y'all, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Y'all, peace and blessings to all y'all. Stay safe. Don't murder. Don't commit insurance fraud. When you get out the shower, make sure you lotion up within 3 minutes.
Drink your water. I got mine right here. Drink your water.
It's getting ready to be wintertime.
And I listen. To have ash in the summertime is insane, but I definitely don't want to see it in the winter.
Yes,
You supposed to be covered up.
Yeah, put some Vaseline, Aquaphor, get those ankles, get those heels, get those elbows.
And have a moisturized day. Deodorant?
Ashy and dryness.
Deodorants?
Yep. We don't want y'all out here smell like hot dog water. We just don't.
Because if you approach me, I'm gonna tell you. But it's out of love. Because I don't want you approaching nobody else like that. A whole lot of love. And I don't want you to tell me if I'm out here funky.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen. But just don't do it. Just don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Okay, y'all. Okay, we didn't got all off topic. And see, this is what happened. And this is why we can't keep it at 30 minutes. But we're going to keep it at 30 minutes, y'all. Like I said,
we about to close out.
We about to close out. Peace and blessings, y'all. See y'all back next week at the same time, 1 p.m. on YouTube and Spotify. You got anything else, sis?
No, ma'am.
All right. Well, over and out. Peace. Bye.